Hey, YouTube, what is up? We just got back, or rather a day or two ago,
a couple days ago.
from our local regional in Brooklyn. The only one that only happens in Brooklyn, apparently.
Every few months.
Yeah, it's like Aviator fucking all the time.
What is it, Bulletproof Gaming, right?
Bulletproof Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the place where I want to go ice skating if I scrub out, but I never scrub out to the last round. So, how did you know the bike?
Oh, it was so sad.
Yeah.
I was X2 after 6 rounds.
Okay.
Had to go. Girlfriend got sick. Guys, question bringing your girlfriend to a regional.
It's a long, boring time.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah. But X2, my matchups were, first round was Metal Foes. Went game 3, he got it. Second round was Dark Lords, 2-0'd him. Round 3 was Hero Toads.
Three-Toed Hero, yeah.
2-0'd him. Yeah, Three-Toed Hero.
Oh,
2-0'd
Totally
him.
Awesome Heroes. That's what it's called now.
Yeah, Totally Awesome
I fucking
Heroes.
hate that card name change.
Yeah, it's stupid. 2-0'd him.
Okay.
Fourth round was Totally Heroes again.
Okay.
Went to game 3, he got it. He just went off with like literally one card. He had double Bahamut Shark and double Toad on the field, and I was just like,
That's nuts.
and the crazy thing was, is I had like Raigeki and Dark Hole in hand.
It doesn't do anything.
Completely
with it, too.
useless. Completely useless.
That's the only thing I lost to, by the way. Really hard. I'll talk about it later.
Yeah, but like if like he had the one on board, I had a game.
Yeah.
Then I could just clear board. Oh yeah, round 5 was Magispectors. 2-0'd the shit out of him. Opened up the anti-spell both rounds.
Magispector, are you saying just Magispector?
Pure Magispectors.
I didn't
Not
see it.
Magispector
I
Metal
didn't
Foes.
see
It
it.
was pure Magispector.
Ties Magispector?
Yeah.
That's
Well, it
nuts.
was Ties of the Brethren, kind of like Card of Demise. I think it was more the Card of Demise build. I
Okay,
didn't see
where you
Ties of
just
the
draw the
Brethren.
traps and shit.
Yeah, he think he had the one from like a format ago.
Okay.
So it was that 2-0 the shit out of him. Opened up Vanity. I mean, anti-spell twice.
Well, you have to think, because at that point, he was actually X1 as well.
Yeah.
So he actually got really far.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. Yeah.
There's a lot of unexpected decks that I got
Yeah.
to fight that
Actually,
were a
no,
lot higher
I'm sorry.
than I expected.
The Toad Hero guy, the second one came after the Magispector guy.
Okay.
So round 4 was Magispectors. Then round 6 was Mirror Match.
Yeah.
2-0 the shit out of him. Like he's just like, I'm new to the game. I was like, how did you even make it this far?
He's like, I'm new to the game.
And plus, when I-
ABC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm like, I won the first one, right?
Yeah.
And he lets me go first.
Oh, this was the guy you were telling me about.
This was this fucking idiot.
Yeah. Well, if you make a mistake like letting ABC
let me go
first,
first. Like,
yeah.
and then I opened up. I had Tsukiyomi, ABC on board, set, anti-spell, and vanities.
Yeah. All right.
He lasted.
GG.
He lasted 2 turns.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it. Then after that, when I went back to the lobby, I seen it in her face, and I was just like, oh man.
She doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
So I just told her I lost a round, and I was just like 3-3.
Yeah.
So I was like, it didn't matter playing the next rounds. I was like, let's just go.
That hurts.
So those were my matchups. I was X2 after 6 rounds.
I was technically I was X4, but that's because last round I gave the guy the win.
Yeah, you were telling me.
Because I got my Nats invite last time with Blue Eyes, but
Yeah, you
first
swept the
2 rounds, I played ABC with Domain Monarchs, and it was the freest matchup I'd ever had. He went first, and I still won twice.
And he had set up board.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
First game, he went first, won the die roll. I fucking Stormforth, Vanity's Fiend, and then he fucking lost. And I was like, all right.
Well, yeah, unless
game
he
2.
drew the Raigeki or Dark Hole, yeah.
Exactly. That was it. He literally scooped, saw it came down, he went,
Yeah, unless
Game 2,
unless he had
same
the top
thing.
deck of fucking God, you know what I mean? He wasn't doing shit.
exactly. Fucking next ABC matchup, same thing. Brought out Vanity's Fiend or Domain
you
Lock,
doing,
and they
2 or
scooped.
3?
3?
3, right? Yeah, like a feed. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, you just gotta draw it.
Yeah, you
gotta
have
draw
to.
it.
Yeah, you win.
But yeah, so ABC matchup was the freest thing for
For you.
fucking Monarchs. Then I think I played Paleozoic at that point. That was the first time I went up against them. Had no clue how to play them, except for Sam let me play him before the tournament. So I actually got practice against it, and I realized that Frost Blast of the Monarchs is the freest
Didn't
card
you
in the
nuke
game.
4 of them? You said you nuked 4 of his
Every
you were
turn
telling me?
I got Frost Blast to hand with Tenacity or Banishing Pantheism
Yeah.
to get it to hand, because they didn't know what it was. They give it to me instead of March, because otherwise they lose. I fucking wiped 4 back row. So I'd pop 1, pop 2, and then it would banish itself.
Yeah.
Special summon Edea, tribute the Edea. Doesn't even matter if they strike me, because I'd get Frost Blast back, pop
Yeah.
more back row, and then punch with Erebus or Vanity's Fiend. That's fucking 3,200.
Yeah.
It was the freest matchup. Game 2, it was even worse. I ditched Frost Blast off of Twin Twister. So I cleared 3 for free, and then I had Stormforth in hand, and he negated it with Toad, and I said, here, hold this Soul Charge. Not Soul Charge, fucking Soul Exchange. From starter deck Yugi.
Wow.
I was like, here, I'll tribute your monster. I don't need a battle phase. Get rid of that tree toad. No cards on field. I was like, your turn. He goes, you got it. So I played 2 ABC, went into fucking Paleozoics. After that, I think I played Metalfoe and lost. That was my first
That
loss.
was your first one, yeah, you told me, yeah.
I drew 3 Erebus, 2
2-0'd you,
Edea.
right?
Yeah, he 2-0'd me because he got to go first. Game 1, I drew 3 Erebus, 2 Edea. Going second, and he had Kieran. So I did Edea, special summon Edeos. I hoped he let me get through, but obviously not.
No.
Bounced the Edeos, and I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
You got it. So then, game 2, I got to go first, and I think I drew 2 Domain, 2 Tenacity Prime Monarch.
Oh, you just had a shit fucking.
So I was like, you got it.
Yeah, just like looking
had
at
it.
You've done that when we played at locals. You just like.
Yep. There's no point. I
No.
couldn't draw anything unless I waited a turn. I drew no monarch. I was like, you got
Because
it.
that's your deck always. Like it's like if you like Dark Lords too. If they
You know
open
it.
up, you know like I can't do nothing.
Yeah,
with this.
you got nothing at that
But
point.
at least like with like ABCs when you play, it, you always have something.
ABCs can at least make a rank 4.
Yeah.
By the way, none of the ABC players I played, I think I played 2 or 3 in total. None of them ran fucking Torque Tune Gear, which is my favorite spicy
I don't run it. You know that.
You play Torque Tune Gear, you crash with Vanity's Fiend and your monster lives. And then you get over Vanity's Fiend with just normal summon. You do Union Hanger,
forget the-
add A,
You can also make
equip.
Trish with it.
Yeah,
You
but
can make
still,
Trish.
you can make Trish, you can make Omega, you can make Scarlight, you can make Mistworm,
Scarlight nuke the.
Vermilion Mech. It's like
You
that
said
card.
Mistworm?
Yeah, you can make Mistworm.
know.
Bounce 3. Oh, you put A, B, and C on
know, I
field?
know.
Mistworm.
Well, it's even that. It's just like photon gadget special summon.
Whoop. It's like if they ran Torque Tune Gear, I would have lost. And I was just praying.
Technically, you can get it off hanger.
You can. That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
do.
you get it off hanger.
Say I went first and I made Vanity's Fiend
Yeah.
and passed, because usually it's literally I just make Vanity's Fiend and I end my turn.
Yeah.
You could go activate Union, add A summon, equip Torque Tune Gear 2400.
Yeah.
Already. Beat Stick Punch.
I might have to think about putting like one in my deck.
You got it. It's even in the side. If you see me bring
Yeah,
out
yeah,
Vanity's,
I
just
could like
put
side
in.
one. Yeah.
You don't even need it. It's like it's basically Z Metal Tank, like the same reason people run it,
Yeah.
but it just has more utility.
The one thing I was gonna. Oh, finish your rounds up, bro. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck. Okay.
Metal, you got 2-0 by Metal Foes in the next.
Yeah, that was that. And then I played. I think I played another ABC match, and it was really free.
Wow.
That was the third ABC one.
Okay.
And then after that, that's what. Okay, so this is what happened. I went
Because I was gone already after round 6.
At this point, I was 4-1. Game. I think I went. After I played the fucking ABC matchup for the third time, I went up against a Blue Eyes player.
Okay.
I was at table 9 against the Blue Eyes player.
Wait, you were at table 9. I was at 14.
We were both
Remember?
X1.
Yeah. At that point, we were still. X1,
I was
yeah.
like, you're playing. Like, what happened was, this is the most fucked up thing to happen to me. They deck checked me.
Did they? You didn't tell me.
They deck checked me for 20 minutes. And then told me to re-sleeve my whole deck. I had to buy my own sleeves. And then they gave us a 10-minute time extension. So we had a 20-minute round fucking 6. Or round 5. They were
I didn't
like,
know that. Oh, because my round 6, I finished.
yeah, you left.
Yeah, I won it. Yeah. It was
You finished like in 2 turns and then left.
Yeah, no,
They
I
fucked
swept
me
that
so
kid,
hard.
yeah. Andrew
He was
too,
like,
didn't he?
yeah, Andrew, yeah.
Andrew got fucked too.
Yeah, but either way, they fucking deck checked me and told me to. They said my Kura. I had cards backwards apparently in my deck. Like one of my Kurases was backwards. I was like, no, it's not. It's not.
No.
They're like, you had some double sleeved. I'm like, it's not. I've re-sleeved it before this tournament. Then they're like, okay, your sleeves are ripped. And I'm like,
They just coming up
and
with like every.
they held up
excuse.
one Karaz like this sleeve's ripped a little bit. Like okay, so they're like re-sleeve. My opponent had to help me re-sleeve.
just to get it done quicker.
He knew what I was playing before fucking the thing started, because when they deck checked and came back, they go, which one of you guys is the Monarch player? And I'm like,
Wow.
what the fuck?
Well, instead of calling you by name, like,
Yeah, it's like, Vincent, here's your deck.
yeah.
And then they were like, which one of you is the Monarch player? Your Karaz, the Light Monarch, is messed up. Your Edia was back. I'm like, no, it wasn't. What are you guys doing?
Why?
I think they just like took too long and had to make a reason up or something.
Yeah. No, it sounded like they were just talking out their ass.
Why the fuck would a card be backwards?
Yeah.
I'm proxying Edia.
Yeah. You got
No.
plus you got all the Karazes for me.
Yeah,
that week.
they were
Like,
all 3.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
I have the 3 super Karazes, they're perfectly fine. I do
Yeah.
want to find ultis though. Either way, after that matchup, I fucking...
Did you beat him?
No, I lost.
You lost
I
it?
won the first round because I had Vanity's Fiend. Game 3 we went into in time. And
He smoked you.
he dug through his whole deck like a shit ton, but I got to go first. I opened double Domain, double Vanity's Fiend, Erebus. So I was like, go. I looked at my hand and said, go.
Yeah.
He went, made a board, I drew Edia. And I was like, oh, fuck, thank God.
God.
Did it,
So-
brought it out, fucking made Vanity's Fiend. And then he started digging. Like, trade in cards of consonants 4 times. He drew 2 4 times. And then he fucking dropped a Raigeki on me. I go, all right.
Well, that was his only out, so he was digging
Yeah.
to try to get to you.
He did Raigeki, pop my domain, and in my hand I still had domain Vanity's Erebus.
Yeah.
So I was like, I did it again. I just banished special Edia, made Vanity's domain. I was like, is this good? He goes, yeah. Draws, fucking, he drew Dark Hole. I was like, oh, all right.
Do you
And then
realize that
punch for 6K.
You realize like the Raigeki Dark Hole, the double Dark Hole is the tech from YCS?
Yes.
Manhunt?
He had the best matchup against me though, because
Yeah.
alternative, if I didn't have Vanity's Fiend, he could pop my Monarch, and then I wouldn't have Domain
Yeah.
Lock. Alternative, I forgot about. I completely forgot Blue Eyes was even a fucking deck.
You know, they just went down the shit.
I think he just made a turn 2 deck, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Except for he didn't expect to go up against Vanity Lock Monarchs. But
See, like the way I built my deck, because remember,
Yeah.
I don't play a Desires build.
yeah,
And the crazy thing was, it's like before the tournament,
yeah,
like right before round 1 started, remember I sold a whole bunch of shit to the vendor, got the Desires, and got cash.
Yeah.
And you were like, Mike, do you want to borrow my other Desires? I was like, fucking already put in the deck list.
Oh,
And I was just
forgot
like,
about
oh man. But the one thing is, I did pick up was I had the D-barriers.
Yeah.
So I was main decking D-barriers and anti-spell. I couldn't tell you how many times anti-spell.
I main decked one D barrier. That shit is spicy.
It is.
It's perfect.
You want a Twin Twister? Okay, cool. I already know what you're playing, Jane.
Yeah, D barrier.
Yeah.
It's like in the Monarch matchup on my turn, people tried to do Kieran, and I was like, D barrier, pendulum.
Yeah.
They can't do it.
But not only that, but like how many ABC deck profiles have you seen where they main deck in both?
Yeah.
They main deck D-barrier side anti-spell. I don't know.
Do all three.
Anti-spell, yo, it shut out the Magic Spectre.
Anti-spell was also the only thing the ABC player had that fucked me. But he fucked himself because he couldn't make he couldn't get Union out.
Oh yeah, it holds you back a little bit too. Like if
Yeah.
like
He
if I
said
got
Union, I was
Terraform
like
into the-
Frost Blast.
Yeah, like I drew into a Terraform and I had anti-spell up and I was like, you know, I could have went
Yeah.
into it with the hanger,
Yeah.
pop my other hanger, go hanger, and I was just like, it holds you back a turn.
It
but
stops you, but
Yeah.
if it locks your opponent out unless they have
The
the
first hero turn, like the first guy, like I went and had my board established, flipped over the anti-spell, and he just went. He set his whole hand.
Yeah.
Had one hand. He said everything and he went past. That's about it.
Oh, after that, after the fucking
That was round 6, right?
after the Blue Eyes match, I played another Paleozoic, 2-0'd him.
Okay.
And I was
So
like,
now you're 5-1.
yeah, no, it was 5-2.
Okay, so then.
It was the freest matchup.
Oh, so then you just gave up your other 2. You were saying, right?
Yeah, and then I played another Paleozoic guy, but he got to go first in set 5
Ah.
and made Toad because he had the way to like banish the thing for the Rodent Toad in, and he brought it out the Duke Frog, and then I was like, all right, you got it.
Yeah, and
So
then the
I-
last guy you said you gave it to, right? 'Cause you were
Yeah, the
gonna
last
choose it?
guy was also Paleozoic, which
Okay.
was my freest matchup. I got to go first, domain locked him, had Frost Blast in hand. He went, I popped everything.
Everything again.
And then everything he had, I fucking answered him. Game 1, I beat him in maybe 5 minutes. Game 2, I wanted to fuck with him because he was going really hard. I didn't know he didn't have his invite at that point.
Yeah.
So I was just playing like,
Did you
dicking
ask
around
him
with
or like how did it come about?
He was just like, he was really nervous and shaking. I'm like, are you all right?
Yeah, like you having a panic attack?
Yeah, he's
bro?
like this with like, putting like Toad down. He's like,
the fuck?
Toad. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I don't want to get my invite. I was like,
I can't be Dark Magician in attack mode.
he was really that nervous about it. And I was like,
bro.
He set 5
Yeah.
on his turn, and I was like, Royal Decree. And then he Twin Twisted my Decree 5 turns later because I didn't attack him.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay,
You could have won X3.
another
bro.
Royal Decree.
You could have won X3.
I could have won X3. I would have got my invite again with Monarchs. I didn't want to do that to the guy, though, because I was like, I already have my invite. There's no reason for me to
Bro,
really
I could
win.
have had my invite. But
Yeah, you would have.
I would have definitely. I was
X2.
stomping people out, fucking bro. Was X2 after 6 rounds?
Even if you went,
Even if I won one more.
if you lost one, you still would have topped.
Yeah. think about
X3
it.
I could have topped.
You went 5-4, right?
Yeah. I was
And got top
5-4,
77, and you went 77th or 73rd.
73rd.
Now imagine if I just would have won X3. If I would have just like won the next 2 and lost 1. You know what I
I
mean?
was at table 38
Because at
when I
that
was
point, how many
X3.
rounds I had left? That was after. Yeah, I only had 3 rounds left.
Yeah, you could have had it.
Yeah, I definitely could have had it.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah. Learn from my mistakes, guys. Learn.
Damn, dude. That was the fucking
I literally
funnest
wanted to
regional,
go like this and just go.
Just get out of there.
Just like, yeah, let's go.
Just Kenny it.
Call the Lyft. Let's
Call
go.
the Uber.
Call the Lyft. We do
Lyft?
Yeah, we do Lyft.
I don't know what the difference is, to be honest with you.
Same fucking shit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that was a fucking, like, I never been to a regional where I didn't have to sweat getting my invite. And if you are relaxed,
that
you
many
play
people,
way
though.
better. There was 150 less people than
Yeah,
last time. And
that's why
somehow
it
it
was
was still
easier.
top 48.
Yeah.
This was one of the later rounds. I think it was the last time I played ABCs.
Okay.
He showed up late.
so you had a game 1 loss.
So he had a game 1 loss.
Okay.
And I was like,
So you're already up 1-0.
yeah, I was up 1. And then I was like, all right. I was just waiting. I gave the guy next to me my Spellground. I sold it to him for $20.
Which
Because he
spellground?
wanted the
brown one?
the lefty one.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a common one.
oh, the coffee one you got?
Yeah.
Why'd you get rid of it?
Because this kid didn't have a mat, and I was like, dude, just use my mat. And he's like, I've never had a Spellground before, and I was like, just have it.
That was actually really nice of you.
Yeah,
I
I
would
just
charge
gave
him
it
like
to
$30 for it.
I was like, fuck it. He looked like he enjoyed
I'm an
it.
asshole. Like,
Yeah, I get it though. I get it. You want to get your money back.
yeah.
But I was like, yeah,
What match you have now?
no mat.
So you're gonna use this shit?
Yeah, that one, the Clash of
Dark
Rebellions.
Rebellion. Go ahead. Sorry.
So anyway, the guy comes, and he has a Pokemon mat. On top of the Pokemon mat is a regular rubber mat, and on top of that rubber mat's a Spellground. Doesn't want to flip it out. I'm like, I don't have a mat at this point, so I was like, hey, okay, you don't want to flip it out. He's like,
That's cool.
yeah, the last time the tables were dirty. So I was like,
Yeah, no shit.
all right.
Okay.
He goes with ABCs first because if you get the game loss, you get to choose who goes first.
Yeah. So technically, yeah.
He went first, and I was like, all right. Stormforth, Vanity's Fiend, GG. Scooped.
So
He
was
didn't
there
make
for a
Buster.
whole of what? 2 minutes.
He was there 2 minutes. His friends laughed the fuck out of him. They were like,
So he spent more time putting together his mat
yeah,
than he actually did playing.
yeah.
That's fucking.
I looked at my hand. I had Vanity, Stormforth, Mithra.
So
Blah, blah,
what was his board after going? Say his turn 1.
He had 3 set,
Yeah.
and he had
Photon Thrasher or something.
I think he made Bujintai to draw into more.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he had Bujintai, BC, and Grave, and then had 3 set. And I looked at my hand, and
how much hand advantage?
I
He
had
one or
6.
two?
He
No,
had 1 card in hand.
Alright.
So I think he searched the B with A, but it was like later.
Yeah.
So I don't think he got it at that time because he didn't have Union Hanger. So he drew 2 of them, but not the third.
Actually, Union Hanger too, which I'm happy about. I did see that.
Yeah.
Throughout the regional, I can't say there was like one game where
That's
I
why I
didn't open
stopped
up
playing it.
terraforming or
That's the way I stopped playing it. I never saw Union Hanger.
you run 6 of them.
Anyway, yeah, he fucking. I baited him out because I had Mithra in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I specialed Mithra and he striked it. I was like, all right. I normaled Etios.
Okay.
Activate effect, he ghost ogred it. I go, okay, hold the Stormforth. And he scooped. His back row was terraforming and a Twin Twister.
Ew.
So I
strike, right?
yeah, I sacrificed his Bujintai.
Yeah.
Fucking put my Vanity's Fiend on top of it, and I was like, game. And he just scooped. He went, wiped up all 5 of his mats and left.
Hold on.
I got a nosebleed after that.
Oh, the enemy where it's on
No, I
screen.
literally did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the guy
I
next
thought
to me was like,
you were
dude,
laughing so
you're bleeding.
hard.
I was like, no, like,
It's fucking.
I was so hyped to beat him. I guess I just I was like,
You're a real life anime character. Right?
yeah, man.
Fuck it.
So that was it for our regional report. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It was a fun regional, I gotta say.
It was.
Maybe we'll go to the New Jersey one, see how
No,
we
I'm
fared
down
that
for the
one.
Jersey one. Yeah, I'm down for the Jersey.
Hopefully that's before Junishi's drops because that format is cancer.
No, I think it is. It's probably going to be. I think it's in January. We could just check the list. Online.
DDDs.
All right.
Peace out, guys.